I'm ready to play.
Be right back in studio. Now we'll be partaking in a league with us next season, so we'll have him back in on the show too, and it'll be fun. We do fantasy shows when the season starts that are just all fantasy football, and it's going to be super hardcore. And
I'm gonna give it a try. I don't know. You guys are pretty seasoned.
Oh yeah, we get into it. Once you pick it up though, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. You pick players that score a lot and get a lot of yards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what you want to do. And
with them.
Here's what I'm going to do this year. Here's what I'm thinking, because I'm so lost. I've been kicking around this decision, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I know I'm going to keep Peyton Manning and Joseph Adai. I know I'm going to keep Ryan Grant, the running back from Green Bay. But other than that, I have Larry Johnson and I have Steve Smith.
You are going to keep Grant then?
Yeah, I'm going to keep Ryan Grant. I do have the option also of trading Ryan Grant to Kranz for Reggie Bush if I want.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that.
But, Kranz can pretty much go to hell, so I probably won't do that. I probably won't. I'll probably hold on to Ryan Grant.
He's good.
Yeah,
He's good.
I think so.
I like him.
What I've thought about doing, because we can only keep 4, what I've thought about doing is just keeping those 3. Just keeping Peyton Manning, Joseph Adai, Ryan Grant, letting go of both Larry Johnson and Steve Smith, wide receiver Steve Smith, who I also have.
And then coming in the 4th round.
And then coming in, and picking a little bit earlier than everybody else and seeing who I can get my hands on. And I was kind of leaning that way for a while, but now what I'm thinking is maybe I should just keep Larry Johnson and just stick with 3 running backs. Running backs are hard to come by.
Right, yeah.
In fantasy football. So it's tough. And another thing that makes it tough is all of our friends that are in our league are all capable of listening to me talk about fantasy football and strategies and tips and things that, because once we get closer to draft and the season, I'll just be releasing a bunch of my secrets to everyone to hear.
You kind of like our calling.
Oh, we gotta do that, man!
Don't compare me to calling.
Come on.
Why you gotta do that?
Yeah, I want to be great, man, but man...
Call it.
But, I have to do this show, and in order to do a good show, I want to give some of my best, hints and advice out to people, because I have a lot of success. I don't care. I know there's a certain amount of luck in fantasy football. To me, there's a certain amount of luck in all competition.
Right.
But you have to know what you're doing to be successful. I'm in the playoffs year in and year out. I don't think I'm just lucky.
When you talk, I listen.
Yeah, good.
When you start talking about football and any sports really, I pay attention.
Yeah, and I pay attention to. I don't just talk. I study up on football. I love it. I love it a lot. I mean, I can't wait. I'm seriously just tick. I'm just like, oh man, what's today? There's a lot of stuff going to go down before the football season starts. I'm going to have another kid before the football season starts.
Yeah, that's going to be big, huge.
Yeah, it is going to be huge. That's what we have, huge kids. Poor Amanda. It's the last time I'm ever doing this to her. That poor girl. She loves me, thank God.
Yeah, she's a great girl.
Yeah, thank you, Eddie. That's nice. Yeah, I think she's terrific. I think she's absolutely terrific.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit earlier about the Bears quarterback situation. This is what I think is going to happen with Kyle Orton and Rex Grossman and the starting job in Chicago. For one, I dropped half of my earphone.
Yeah.
All right, and that will throw you off.
That was pretty awesome.
A little bit. I caught it. I'm now reapplying it to the broken off headset.
No look, by the way.
And I'm thinking I should just bring in one of my own. Bear with me. You know what, B.I., let's get you on camera for the ladies.
All right.
Ladies.
Let me make sure I put my hat on.
That's B.I. There he is.
Here I am.
That's him.
You like it?
You likes?
You likes.
That was good, too.
Yeah.
I think it'll play out. I think I mean, it's hard because I want to go Orton. I want to just say Orton's going to take over the
I was
starting
going to
job.
say, I would not be surprised at all if Orton took it, and I wouldn't be upset at all, really. The inconsistency, you know, with Grossman,
With all
even
Rex,
though he can throw, but
he's got a big arm.
man,
But now he doesn't have a speedy receiver to throw. And Devin Hester's really, really fast. I know, but he's not a real receiver. They let go of Bernard Berry, and their only real receiver. So now it's great that Rex Grossman has a huge arm, but what's he going to do with it?
yeah. Well, you know, yeah, like Booker, you know, they signed
He's
him.
still just he's not a deep threat kind of guy. He's a possession guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe that's what they need. Who knows, you know?
Well, they had that before with Rex. See, that's the thing. They have Rex, and the only success he really had was going deep to Bernard Berry.
Right. Just throwing
Deep, and it was the thing about it is he couldn't complete the basic little out routes and just. You know, and he would try to force it deep when it wasn't there, and he's turning the ball over, and all he has is the big arm.
Just throwing wild.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
You know, Kyle Orton, it seems, I've never seen him even try to throw deep. When he was in charge of the Bears offense, they did not throw one pass over 8 yards. Do you remember that season? It was so boring to watch the Bears play football. I mean, just awful.
They just kept it consistent. There's very little excitement.
Yeah. So, Bears. I've said before, I think they're going to go 4-12. I think they're going to have a really bad year.
He's pretty much assured me that this year I will be pretty upset with my team.
Well, think about it like this. If they do perform well, then it'll be like a huge,
it'll be a surprise.
It'll be like a huge, giant, awesome deal for you.